Let's do this. It's always so funny talking to a camera. I'm not even gonna start this. I'm not gonna intro this. I'm just gonna get into it. There is so much medicine, so much healing energy in the air today. It is April 18th as I am filming this, but whenever you watch it, I'm gonna send this out. So whenever you're watching this, you're going to feel the same healing energy, the same essence of your true self rising, because that's exactly what is happening. And of course, that's timeless. Like, no matter what, we will be coming back to, you know, our true essence, our self with a capital S, our Atman. So let's get into this. Thanks for joining me today, guys. I hope everything's all good here. I cannot see myself when I'm filming, but hopefully this mic helps, because right now it's a bit windy out. I'm in a little creek behind my complex, my apartment complex, and I'm just feeling the vibes. Let's get started. All right, we got the Curious, and this is the Dragon deck. So if you like dragons, this is definitely an affirmation that this reading is for you. Curious. What are you curious about? You curious about your true self, what that actually means for you, what living a life embodied means for you. Let's see. Tell me more about this person. What would the embodiment of their true being be? What would that look like? What would that look like, Spirit? What would that look like, God? Ooh, okay, that one does not want to go back. The Crystal Guardian. Oh, I feel like you're definitely like, honestly, I'm getting both patriarchal but also like motherly vibes. Whether you're a male or a female, I feel like you definitely have this nurturing energy for those around you. And seeing the Crystal Guardian, I feel like you are a being that is already heightened to the spirit realm, to, you know, to the divine, to all things that cannot be seen. I feel like you are a protector in that realm, and you're here to, you know, shed that light, shed those messages for everyone else around you. What else would this embodiment look like? Whew. I'm feeling so much fairy energy today. Whoa, okay. I got two, I'm gonna take both. I got the Healer and the Fire Bear. Whoa, okay, that's really beautiful. I feel like as you further like heal yourself and step into this healer role, you know, say like, I am a healer. I'm here to help people uncover their own healing path. You are becoming so much more powerful. You have this fire energy. Life is so passionate for you and filled with so much enthusiasm and this yang active energy. It's really cool. Like, as you stand up for yourself, like this new gust, there's like a gust of wind coming, like this new gust of life force energy fills you every time that you step into your role. Even if it's just like, hey, I'm going to take a deep breath right now, you're still getting filled with that active passion, this life force. Life force is like the best word that I can think of. Let's see, what else? What else about them? What would you like me to know? How can we help them embody this part of their mission for them? How can we help them? I'm hearing like let go and surrender. Let go of a lot. Like, it's springtime, but there's still things falling from the trees right now. You know, there's little like helicopter plants or like the flowers coming off of the trees. Like, continue to let go. Honestly, I'm hearing like let go of everything. Like, let go of every human part of you and fully surrender to the divine. I'm hearing it's not you. It's not you doing this. Whoa, a little helicopter fell on me. And they're like the little pink and yellow ones. They're my favorite colored ones. They're so beautiful. Definitely like let go of everything. Like fully, like I'm seeing like someone like trying to hold on. Imagine like Santa like holding on to the reindeers and they're like, whoa, but like let go. And I feel like you're just gonna like float and like almost like fly away, but you're going to notice that you never had to hold on that tight. I mean, of course you had to, because there is lessons in that for this growth in this specific timeline of yours. But like, you were never actually holding on to anything. This was all so you could let go and see that you are this limitless, free, liberated being. One of my favorite quotes is Aham Brahmasmi, and I attach it at the end of each of my videos in the captions. And Aham Brahmasmi is, it's really like, I am an infinite being. I am the divine. I am God. I am this oneness. And I feel like as you surrender, you are going to be in this whirlwind of peace and of, I'm really just seeing like lack of limitations. And you're going to be so surprised about all these limitations that were in your life that you didn't realize that you're able to let go of. That's so beautiful. That's definitely in alignment for the energy today. What else? How can we help them step into this role more? Ooh, okay, not into the water. The wild child. Okay, yeah, definitely like play. Be wild. Do things that, you know, you normally wouldn't do out of whether that was fear or like worry or thinking that it's too weird. Be wild, go crazy, and you're gonna find your people doing this, because there's people doing the exact same thing. And this is attracting you to your highest timeline, because you are dictating to the universe like this freedom within. I'm contemplating whether to bring up boundaries, because I want to say this boundaryless life, but it's a boundaryless life within how far you can go, how free you can be. There's no boundaries with how liberated you can get. And I think as you make more of these actions, there's like vines around me that are like, woo. So maybe like some more somatic movement for you, moving your hips. There might be something stored in your chest and in your hips that's kind of some like emotional turmoil that is keeping you from this timeline. Not keeping you, but you know, it's there. So let it free, let it go, let it be free. Let's see what else. What else can help them? I'm hearing like share more of like somatic practices. So there is this yogi YouTuber, but I see her more as like somatic movement yoga. She's all about like getting in tune with your body, and her channel name is The Bare Female, B-A-R-E female. And she is one of my favorite. Her and Yoga with Adriene are my top two for years now. And The Bare Female, she has helped me embody my true essence for years, literally for years, since I think I was in 10th grade, which is now like 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. All right, let's see what else. The fledgling. I don't know what that means, but the photo is showing like a very caring figure. Maybe you have a pet or like a stuffed animal or a blanket or like something, a being, you know, a partner that helps you feel that sense of comfort. And as you hug them, they're radiating the same thing back, even if it's a stuffed animal, or even if it's a blanket. I'm definitely seeing like, you know, take more action that is, I see this like mutual energy circle that as you like cuddle this thing, whether it's a being or an inanimate object, that is like reciprocating back to you. And then the perceptionist. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a change of perception coming, a change of perspective. And you may be battling in the day-to-day with so many different perspectives about things. You may have multiple voices in your head, that one's like pretty negative from, you know, past trauma, one's pretty doubtful, but then there's this one that is so gentle and it's so affirming to you and it's so optimistic, and that's what you want to follow and that's what you want to grow more of in your being. So I think as you take more physical action, even if it's just taking a deep audible breath, like exhaling an audible exhale, it does so much for your body and for your personal empowerment. Take more of that action and you're going to see those mindsets that don't make you feel good, the mindsets that make you feel really like limited or in a box or make you doubt things. That mindset's going to be shifting and going away as you foster more of this caring, nurturing, self-loving, you know, mindsets and actions and perceptions, all of that. Keep doing more of that. Let's see what else. Is there anything else that they can do to help them? Okay. The Wishmaker. Okay, really imagine the timeline that you are creating for yourself. What do you want this world to look like? And go into deep detail about, you know, who's around you. What are you guys doing? When you hang out with your friends, what do you really want to be doing with them that is life-giving? Think about all the things that are very life-giving to you and create, you know, this godly plan about how you want your life to look and make these wishes. I know in like the Western Hemisphere, it's like springtime and there's a lot of dandelions coming up. So, you know, make those wishes and cast them into the earth. Or if you're a smoker, with every exhale, cast your wish into the air, onto the earth, into the hemisphere. Make these wishes and go grand, go crazy with them. No limitations. I think that's like the main thing of today. No limitations and surrender. And, you know, you're like already there. And I know you can feel it right now. So just keep fostering more of that. Like everything you do, everything in your day to day is the feeling that makes you feel empowered and in your body and like just peaceful. My mantra of the day has been Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And Shanti is peace. Shanti is full peace and ease with everything in the world. And so, you know, even if you're not there yet, you can still recite these mantras, or, you know, just think about what total peace would mean to you. And that is creating the timeline for more of that to open up to you so you can receive more peace. That's what we want for you, you know? All right, let's see. Are there any other messages from the dragons for them? Definitely be peace. You know, choose peace entirely. Look at your life right now. What is not causing you peace? Use your voice and stand up for yourself and say, you know, I'm not standing for this any longer. You know, talk to those people saying, I am not going to condone this timeline. I'm not going to condone these actions anymore, and make the change. Anything that you may be letting go of that may feel like a loss. Losses are so illusionary. We never actually lose anything because we are everything. We really are everything. And I think as you tap into this timeline and change these perspectives more and more, you're going to notice all the synchronicities and even messages from your past loved ones, you know, maybe if you're taking classes, all of your classes are going to start connecting. You know, maybe something that someone hears or something that you overhear in a class, then you go to church or you're hanging out with your friends and someone repeats that. There's going to be more and more of those moments, and you're going to see how, like, you really are this infinite being, and there's no wins or losses, there's no gains or losses. It's just this like ever flowing shift. And I really encourage you to let go of the reins. Stop holding on so tight. Like, stop holding on so tight. Like, that hurts my hand for you, and let go. Practice sitting more with your open hands. If you've been meditating and maybe, you know, you do something like this, or like you're on your body, practice more of the open hands and breathing into your heart space. And you can imagine your breaths horizontal. And as you breathe in horizontally, you're creating this wider sphere of peace, of this like white angelic love, of, you know, whatever timeline you want to be creating for yourself and tapping into. Take more action to bring that kind of energy in, and definitely just open up your hands more, open up your heart more, open up your mind more to surrendering and letting God, letting the divine take the reins for you, and they will show you the way. The divine will show you the way 100%. And you know, you may get something and you're like, okay, I actually need a little bit more confirmation, a little bit affirmation. They will send you it. Oh my God. My water bottle just fell. So maybe you need to drink more water. Maybe I need to drink more water. Definitely. Ooh, okay. Maybe this is, you know, another practice that's coming up through that. When you're drinking water, be really mindful about, you know, your thoughts when you're drinking the water. I love to bless my water, even if it's for like 2 seconds in my head. Do a little swirl around and imagine that it is this white, glowing, expansive love that is in your water. And as you sip it, I like to imagine that God is literally pouring it into my mouth, and I am being fed this nurturing liquid that is beyond my imagination. How nurturing and how magical and loving it is. Maybe that's, you know, another thing, because why not? You know, at that point, if you're drinking water every day, why not? You don't have to tell anyone about it. I've been doing this for at least over a year, and I don't know if I've ever told anyone about it, but definitely like do it. It just makes you feel so good. And if you're drinking water that's like maybe not as filtered or purified as you'd like, I think this is an energetic way to purify that water, and it makes you feel a lot better when drinking it and when ingesting it. So definitely take more action for that, you know? Take more action in the timeline that you want to create. And there's a little like damselfly in front of me, a little dragonfly guy. That might be a message or an affirmation for you. I'm like surrounded by all of these fairy plants right now, and it's so beautiful. It's finally the weather where, you know, I like to have a little something on still, but I can, you know, just have a little like crop top, a little what are these called? Sleeveless top on. What are these called? It's okay, it doesn't matter. All right, are there any other messages? I feel like there may be one more, and this may be for a specific being. The storyteller. Wow. I'm feeling like this is... Now, you may be good at storytelling. You may be good. Even if you're not good, I feel like this may hold true for you. What is going on in your life? You know, a month down the road, a week down the road, 10 years down the road, 50 years down the road. This is a story that you will be telling for ages, that your children are going to hear, and they're going to tell their children, their grandchildren about this story of yours and how awesome and impactful you are, and you know, a modern day prophet, really. I'm gonna say it, a modern day prophet. I feel like a lot of us are. When you step into this healing path, no good work does not go unaccounted for. Good work goes accounted for. And, you know, all of this is bringing us closer to Jesus. It's bringing us closer to Ram. It's bringing us closer to Allah, to God, to Source, to Spirit. This healing, choosing healing, you know, you're already there. You're already there, and our human minds, our human perspectives, they may tell us otherwise. And, you know, it may be lifetimes until we're ready to not come back here anymore, at least as humans. I would really like to come back here as a squirrel, but that's besides the point. But you know, these are our testimonies, and this is our connection to healing everyone, to being able to liberate everyone from suffering. We are all modern day bodhisattvas once you step onto this healing path, because then you realize how good it feels to actually be healed, and it's beyond your wildest imagination. Like every cycle of healing, every new depth that you get to, it's like, holy cow, I didn't realize the magnitude that this really is holding within me. We're all modern day prophets. We're all modern day bodhisattvas. Once you step onto this, you know, claim it. And I love the imagery of you sharing this to your children or to your loved ones, whether they're your children or not. You know, to people that are on a similar path or maybe searching for the path. This is what you're building right now, is the story that's going to help so many people have that aha moment that's going to change the rest of their lives. That's going to change the rest of their family, their family cycles. And, you know, all these generations are being impacted by this. All right. I think that's it. I might film another oracle reading. So if you like this one, then definitely check out the next one. Check out The Bear Female, B-A-R-E Female, on YouTube if you'd like more of like the somatic movement practices. I definitely encourage you to just be radical, be that wild child with what actions you're taking moving forward. Don't choose the limited timeline. Don't choose the past timeline. You saw where that brought you. It didn't bring you happiness. I know it didn't. But the past timelines that did, that's what you follow. What bring peace and this passion and this motivation for you and all those around you, choose that, because it's just going to be the universe pouring into you and you just receiving, like it's like the water. Like that's exactly what is happening and what is going to continue to happen. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up to yourself. Thank you for showing up here. Definitely let me know what you think and if this resonates for you. I love you so much. Bye. Woo!